Okay, let's understand some concept about the request when you do work or developer project in VUE environment and the SpringBoot environment. SpringBoot we use the IDEA and the VUE we use VS Code. So our goals is to separate run the two projects. Understand, everyone? So if you want to separate the run, you can separate to run the project. You must know some skill about cross domain request. Okay. So following let's study what is the cross domain request. We know request just to someone want to visit or access to some website. Okay. So cross domain is important key we must to know. And there are something expression about cross domain request. Cross the first we need to know the same domain. The same domain means the protocol and domain name and port number are all same. I will show you. We always run our project in local by HTTP local host and the port. Usually we use 1818. Is it?
Yes.
And then the path you want to visit, and usually we visit login, and also add some other paths. Is it? And here HTTP is the protocol, and the domain is just the IP address. Because we usually do the project as a developer, so we usually to build a project in the local, and the local IP address is local host, and it's the same meaning of local host address is just the same with this one. 127.0.0.1 is okay. So it's just the domain is just the IP address. We know in some website, if some company or some website owner want to the user remember their IP address, the things is difficult. Understand? So we usually the company usually use some character string to replace the IP number. Okay. I will, for example, like Baidu, we know Baidu. We usually to use Baidu 点 com and then some paths. Okay. And this is the domain name. The domain name is another way to replace IP number. Okay, IP number and port. In fact, IP number and port, we can apply a domain name. Okay, so the same domain name is it means the HTTP you must keep the same, and local and the IP address and port must be the same. But following the path, you can visit different paths about the project. Okay. So if you know the same domain, it will make be easy. It will easy to understand the following knowledge. I will, for example, by this, if you have a website or domain name aaa.cn and in this page there is an Ajax answer. Or have you learned before?
Yes, Ajax and Axios.
Yeah. And if Ajax request with source path like this path, the result is called domain. Because the protocol domain name and the port number is the same domain with and the port will usually default 18. If the path for you want to visit for this one, because here the domain name is different, so the request is a cross domain request. Okay. Because I mean the AAA com is the right domain name, but another request try to visit this project by BBB.com. So it means the request is a cross domain request. Okay. Then the two concepts we will to know. What's the same orange policy? And the same orange policy is a rule, and official saying is a conversion. and it is for the browser. It is for the browser, and this is also the core and the most basic security attribute of the browser. Okay, and it means the browser have the rule about same orange policy. And the browser restricts cross-source requests, especially HTTP requests and HTTPS request. We know HTTPS request is more safer than HTTP. Okay. And the request just come from JS script. For example, the JS script like XML HTTP request. We know the XML HTTP request is the core of Ajax skill. Okay, is the important is the most important object of Ajax. Okay, and the fetch API means application. Fetch API and HTTP XML HTTP request also follow the same orange policy. Okay. And then the same orange is the its meaning is the same with the same domain. We know same orange means same domain. You must to make sure the protocol domain name and port number are the same. In conclusion, we can understand the same orange policy like this. It's just browsers restrict cross-domain request. Okay. It means if the request is cross-domain request, and the browser will do some things to restrict the response. Okay, and the same orange policy is divided to 4 layers. The 4 is very important. We must to know. The first is DOM. DOM model. We know DOM is JavaScript object of document. Okay. Document. If you want to get some element of HTML, you can use JS by document their get element by ID, this method, and get elements by class name, get elements by tag name. Have you remember?
Yes.
Okay. So in the DOM level, it restricts document object for JS script from different source. We know different source. It means the different project and the different protocol domain name and part. Okay, and reads or set some practical or current document object. The tool is cookie. It's very important. Very important. We know cookie is stored locally. Okay. By browser. Okay. And the user, the client,客户端 we know it's this one. Client. Sorry.
Client.
Client. The client can stop the browser to store cookies. You know? Okay. And the same orange is in this level. The different requests like about cross domain of Ajax is intercepted, and the request can't carry different source websites cookie. Okay, it means if you visit a website, there's a cookie. The cookie is doesn't work well to B website. Okay. Okay. And 3 is some special tag we must take notice, like script, iframe, link, and image, video, and audio. We know these tags have the same failure. It's they also have the src attribute. You know.
Yes.
But these tags can support different domain requests. It means the same browsers same orange policy don't work well in this tags. Answer. Okay. Must pay attention to this tags. Then 4 is some plugins. Other plugins also provided by third part, and this plugin don't belong to the original same origin policy of browser. So there are different orange policy. You just to notice a little is okay. Okay. if you use some plugins, you just to take notice. But if this is warning ability, it may be by hackers to hack. Okay. So I advise everybody should not to shouldn't to load some or install some other plugin come from different providers. Okay. Therefore, it's an important conclusion. Therefore, we can conclude like this: due to the same orange pause of restriction, different portals, domain names or port can't make GIS and Ajax request directly. Okay. So it means if you open your VUE project and in your component there's some GIS request, especially Ajax request like this. If I click the login button, I want to send the username and password to backend. Okay. So you can use Ajax skills. You can use Ajax skill, but due to the VUE project, just in your computer run at localhost. In default, it's 1818 port, and the other project of SpringBoot run in another project. We know different process can't use the same port as that. It means one port just for one app. Okay, application.
We should have same or different.
So you can see if here I want to. Okay, if I want to here I will run my VUE project, and then if you the same time if you to run the SpringBoot project, and here I will use the port. The port is also 1818. Okay, 1818. We know all this one just to build. just for a moment to start the VUE project. It start in port of 1818. Okay, then I will in the port to start our Java project. Okay, I will run.
We need to copy the DEB folder to static or not.
If you want to open the project, just to open this, to run this app class. Okay, I think that's something wrong. That's something wrong. Employee map XML, we can see there's something wrong. Okay, I will check. I selecting. Okay, I know I know the reason. Maybe last time I have to delete something about the basic result map. You can see array generate XML have result map tag. Okay.
Yes.
And here I think it lost some words. Okay. So I will I will to generate again. I will delete the two XML, and we have generate this one. Okay, I will run again. If you repeat to run the reverse engineer generator, you must to delete the old XML and mapper or entity. If you don't delete, it's okay. But the XML you must to delete. Okay. There's something. Okay, then have the result map here. Run again. Run the application, and you will you will find you will find it will open not the port 1818 1818 it open in 1881. Okay. Yeah. And here here there is something tips about this. We can see port 1818 was already in use. Okay, so you must to change the port, or I will do in return. And here I will Control C to stop the VUE project. First, I run the SpringBoot in. Must pay attention to it's 1881. It's 1881. I first to run the Java Spring. We can see that something logging about like this. I will. And you can find the login show you the. You can see it show you open in 1818. Okay. First, I open the Java project. Then I will run the VUE project. This time, you can see the VUE project will restart successful, but in 1881. Okay.
Yes,
the VUE project always use the default port. With if you don't configure something about port, we usually to configure the SpringBoot port and without VUE port. Okay, you can see the VUE project will then if you can use this port to access the backend, then you must do something to make your project can access successful. You must to use some skill. Okay. Because the result request is cross domain request, because they have different port. Okay. So let's continue the concept. In addition, the same orange policy is also applied to is only applied to browser side, and and we can see this. The browser will block the request result once that the domain name of the result of the quest is inconsistent. You just to know the browser can block the result, just block the result if your request is cross domain request. Okay, you just to know if your request is cross domain request, the browser will always block the result. So the problem will happen if malicious website user to use this method to forge a transfer result. Will it succeed? The answer is no. The answer is no, because the same orange policy limit access between different source script. That is to say, malicious JS script is unable to get the user in some bank website cookie. But in fact, the JS cross-domain request, the browser will neither take across a domain set of cookie, also don't operate the malicious website cookie. So it's the browser make sure it's safe. Okay. And and we maybe have some questions. Why the browser only limit the read? Why the browser? It means why browser just blocks the result of request. To block the request directly, and then the browser it to say the request can access, but the result is blocked by browser. So some students maybe have the questions, why browser just block the result, not block the request directly. Understand?
Yes,
Understand my question? Okay. That's the answer. That's the answer. On one hand, if you visit an illegal website, then the website can't follow the request result to continue next step of operations, such as some app guessing password constantly. Okay. if you just to if the browser direct to block the result the request, then some right and legal request can't to visit. So the browser just blocks the result, not the request. Okay. And the other hand, if you visit a legal mat website, you might want to block the result of request because it may redirect the page or add a malicious iframe to this page. You can just to understand by try yourself. If you can't understand, maybe in the future you have some questions and you troubled in the questions, you will slowly understand and get the knowledge. Okay. Then following, I will teach you some security risk. We already know the cross-domain Ajax request don't have cookie because the same orange policy. But remember that some special tags like this tags support cross-domain. Okay. So there's some. I will give you two examples. To imagine if you log in a bank account, then token will be inside the cookie, and at the same time, if you open another page, and the page is VUE, okay, and at the same time you haven't to log out the bank account, and this page, if there's a iframe, okay, it's the special tag just now I introduced, okay, and this code src, we can see a bank account, and some pass, and the argument is amount, it's money, transfer money, 1015, and some destination account, and so on. It's a tag in VUE, okay. And if the transfer request of a bank account don't have the second encryption, if bank account don't have second encryption, then the transfer will be success. Okay, it's very dangerous, but in fact, bank website often have second or more encryption, so you just to take it easy, okay?
老师，
麻
烦您了，我们可以学习一些吗
？You can.
你教我们很多，我们有时间看这个多，可以下午开始跟这个怎么说 encryption。
Oh, some encryption like MD5 and something others. If you are interested, I will to
我的意思是这个 security risk。
this one.
这个很大的事，对。
Okay.
很重要的事，我现在怎么说啊？压力很大，很大。没有 energy， 我们先去吃饭，还有我们先做饭。Thank you.
Okay. The other example is support. In a router configuration site, there is you have to secretly add the image. We can see the image. The SRC attribute is this 192.168.111.1. It's the router config website. Okay. In China, if you want to configure your routing, you just to open this website. Here you can see this of my house. The routing, okay. And I just for example, if the website secret add a image, the image the argument is next hop this address. This address is a dangerous IP address, okay? And we can see the IMG style just one height is 1 pixel and weight is 1 pixel. So we can't to see the image. We can't to see the image clearly, okay? We usually to ignore the image. And but the request was sent to this dangerous website, and if the request either VPN proxy XY, then the router that post to the hacker, we know maybe if the IP address is a hacker's post a hacker's server, okay, and if router also puts login authentication in cookie, then the request to set up a VPN is successful, and the request to connect each request to connect to this router will go through hacker's server first, okay? Some student is tired, so the important concept I have teach you. So you can everyone can back to our project. Okay. Okay, and the other concept after class or so if sometimes we have a lot of time we can to discuss. Okay. And then I will show the solutions to solve the cross-domain request, and in our VUE in our VUE project, VUE provide our Axios it can support cross request cross domain request. Okay. So first you must to install Axios and this command and it's old way to install the command. You just to go into your project. You can go into your project and open terminal to run the command. It's okay. Then we should to import Axios in your main.js like this. And here, this is the backend. It means the Java project port. Okay. And I will to keep a sentence with the document. And here it use 1819. So the Java project you can change the application DV and then restart. Okay, it's the basic URL. Then we usually to add some headers It's like this. And the sixth line you need to add your main.js. It means you import as iOS. Here, I will show you my main.js. Here, it's like this. Okay, it's the sixth code. I will give you.
现在哪里？他们在哪里？我现在不工作。
Then in your VUE, if you want to use Ajax request, you can use this SIOS, and it's your request path, and we usually to submit by the method of post. Okay, and here I will show in the view login VUE, here it's first I add a link method. It means submit form, and I have to give the EL form the refer value. I mean, I name the form. You can name the other words form, and in the input and password, I use VUE model to binding something. Here I use form. It's the same with refer value. Okay. And point username, the password, I name the password. And here I want you want to add the prop attribute, and the prop refer and prop and refer. You can to study by element UI the website site. Okay. And in my notice yesterday, there's the something to remark here, and then the form as the argument. Here the data return is a form. It's a JSON way, username and password, and I have give form validator, and here you can see the rows. I used rows. Okay, and some rules about username and password. Then the method link is submit form method gives the form name, and it have to send the form. And it's the validator code. If you have passed the validator, then the variable is true. Value is true. If you don't pass the validation, and the variables will be false. So I will to judge it, and this is the usage of like this, and the path is the path in your Java project. User control. I have to add in class. Before the class, I have add request mapping by user. Then, if you want to visit the method, then I add the login. So the request just want to access the path user and login to visit the method. Okay. And we know the method of control will to visit the service. The service visit the mapper and then return some value like login success and login failure. Okay. Here I just add a request mapping and add another path, and then back to the VUE, and I have to use this form data. If the request is okay, then the routers will redirect hello VUE, hello world, this VUE, and if there's something wrong, will to console some information in browser. So here is the key code. And you must to configure on the config index.js. So we just to found it's a default structure. You can to click config, okay, and found the index.js, okay, and just found the ProXY table, okay, and because in my SpringBoot, if you want to access the method, must to go first go into user, then go into login, okay? So here I will add the user and anything, okay, like this. And target is the domain name, because you want to access the Java project in VUE. So the target is the Java project port. We have to restart the Java start the Java project in the port 1819. So here the target is 1819, okay? And support cross domain, you can change the value is true, okay? And then path rewrite, path need to rewrite like this. It means begin with something, begin with users, okay? So you just do like this is okay. Then we can if you change this the three place. One is main.js to import SIOS, okay? The sixth line, and here is make sure the same with your Java project port, okay? It's the sixth line, and 2 is in your login to use like this. Then the second is in the config index.js to change this one, okay? Then if you start your project, it's by login, and you can everybody I will to add some thing in my database of user table. Okay, user. I add admin 123 is his password. Okay, I will use the value admin and admin 123. Here you can see I have to add form validator. Okay. About form validation, afternoon I will show you, and it's so easy. Not refer other skill, so it's very easy. And I will click the button first. I clear the console of Java project. If you visit successful, there will something and some information here or generate. Okay. So I will click. I have clicked. You can see it come to hello. Yesterday we make the page. Okay, and in the Java there's something you can see. I have reserve in my user controller. In the user controller, I print the user. I print the user object, and here it's the value admin 123, and then to select in database, selecting from user table, and the parameters is admin 123, and the total result is one record. Okay, and repeat 20. So maybe in the future, if you have finished the cross domain request, you can separate to run the two projects. Okay. Maybe in the if you work in some enterprise, the VUE project will configure in a server, and the SpringBoot project may be installed and configured in B server. It can work well. Okay, and several lectures before, I have to teach you to integrate VUE project with the Java project before. Have you remember?
Yes, actually.
It's a way, but it's one method, but it's just after finished all of your page and all of your project, you can to package your VUE project, then the result of package you can to paste in your SpringBoot. But if you want to continue developer, then it not support. So today I teach you is another new way to develop your project easily. Okay. And I will and in the work maybe there's some other wrong. There's some other wrong, but don't worry. I will give you the code. You can or me. You can refer to. You can refer to. Okay. But the 3 types you must to remember, and if you if you write down some lines, pay attention to some key and your words. Okay. And in your the Java project, I just to change one place. Here I add this line. Okay.
Yes.
And then the port you can change what you want. Okay. And others is generate all the old code. Another I will to teach you. Here I add this code. This code is configuration as cross-domain request filter. Here I add the filter. If you want, you can add this code. If you don't use filters in the future, you needn't. Okay. Here I add this.
Now you open your controller file in the controller.
Controller.
Yes, controller.
User controller.
.java. Yes. File.
User control class Laushi.
Okay. The morning class we will finish, and I will upload the code. So hope after 1 hour rest break.
1个小时不够，我还想做饭，今天我没做饭。
Okay. You can arrange your time. Okay.
Okay, Laushi, we need to go first.
Afternoon, we just to solve problem of you, and spend just a few time to form validation. Okay.
Laushi, sure. Okay, Laushi. Okay.